Bye. So for today's video, we are going to be doing an updated signed book collection because I actually haven't done one of these in a while. I don't even remember when I posted my first one. I think it was like 2016 or something. A while ago, and I've met quite a few authors since then. Thankfully, I'm very happy that I have, because I finally stopped letting my anxiety get the best of me, and so I started actually going to events to meet authors, and it's been a great time. Highly recommend. So I have quite a lot of books to try get through here. Like, this is a lot. Like, slightly regretting this, and my arm is breaking. Okay, I just decided to post my thumbnail there because I'm not lifting these all up again because that was, ow, my poor little hand. That was so much work. This is why I don't exercise. So I'm basically just going to show you guys my books that are signed and tell you a bit about how I got them signed and stuff like that. And also bear in mind that this pile is very unorganized. So I could have a book from an author and then like they'll come up again later on in the video because I have a book by an author that's there on the very top of the pile, and then another one that's like in the middle of the pile. So I am not going to try reach for it in there because that sounds like a lot of work and I'm not here for that. So the first book that I have to show you guys that is a signed book, and I'm very glad that this is one of the very top ones because I love this book, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I'm so happy that I have this signed. So I met Sarah J Maas 2 years ago, I want to say, at DEPCON, which is like an Irish book convention kind of thing. So I shall show you. So it just says to Kevin and it's Sarah J Maas. And yeah, I had a great time meeting her. Like, kind of died. I told her about my obsession for Reese. She agreed with me. It was just a fun time, and I'm so glad I have this signed because it's literally one of my favorite series of all time. Especially this book in particular. It's like my favorite in the series because Reese. Enough said. Okay, next one we have is Note to Self by Connor Franta, and this is actually Connor's second memoir that he's written, and this is like a more of a poetry collection and a memoir mixed together into one book. And I got this in BookCon in 2017, and that is because Connor Franta was actually doing like a signing and he was actually at BookCon, so he like had a collection of books in like the Strand section where you could just buy books, and he had like a few that were already signed, and I decided to pick this up. I was actually with my friend Alyssa who had read it and like loved it and she wanted me to read it, and then when I saw it was a signed copy I just had to buy it. So yeah, and it's just Connor's signature really. It's just literally a little squiggle. I could probably do that myself, but I swear it's really signed. These two I have are from actually two of the same authors, so this is very convenient that they were on the same pile at the same part together, so that just saves me a lot of time. And that is books by David Levithan and Rachel Kahn, and that is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares and Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List. This book in particular, if you do not know, I have issues with. So, I don't know how I feel the fact that I have it signed, but anyways, that was before I read it. So I met these both at the same convention that I met Sarah J Maas in Ireland, and I got both of them signed, and I got this one signed and it says, to Kevin, enjoy, then it's Rachel Kahn's signature, and then it says be dashing, be daring, and then it has David Levithan's signature down here. And yeah, I actually really like this book in particular. This is a really cute Christmas book set in New York, so I really liked that. And then we have Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List, and it just says to Kevin with lots of love, and then Rachel Kahn and David Levithan's signature at the bottom. These are books by Juno Dawson, and I really love Juno Dawson. She's amazing. She's a very great trans activist on Twitter. Like, her Twitter account is amazing, and she's just doing amazing things for the trans community, and it just makes me really, really happy. And if you don't follow her on Twitter, I would highly recommend Juno Dawson. She's amazing. Her tweets, everything, I just love her. And these are her two books that I got signed. So this book is Gay and Say Her Name, which is like a horror type book based on Bloody Mary. And this book, when I read it, I literally was terrified. And it just says, to Kevin, I dare you, say her name, Juno Dawson. Then we have This Book is Gay, which is like a non-fiction book just about everything LGBTQIA+ that you would like to know. Every single thing. Like, this is like a... how do I even summarize what this is? It's like a Wikipedia for the gays. Basically, that's what this book is. To Kevin, all my love, Juno Dawson. I love it. I love Juno Dawson. I could literally go on about her for ages because she's amazing. The next book that I have signed are ones that I am very excited about because I recently got them signed, and if you guys watched my last video, you would know what these ones are going to be. And they are my Adam Silvera collection. Guys, I'm very happy that I have these signed. We've got History's All You Left Me, More Happy Than Not, and They Both Die at the End. And yes, so they just have... I actually forget what's even written on these. Okay, so the first, more happy than not, it's just Adam's signature. You can barely see it with the lighting, but yeah, it's just there. It's like A and a little smiley face. So that's more happy, no, not more happy, that's history is all you left me. The same, Adam's little signature with a little smiley face, which has my name at the top, Kevin, and then Adam Silvera's sign down there. Like, I still can't believe I actually met Adam Silvera and Becky Albertalli. Becky Albertalli is coming, guys, don't worry, she's at the bottom of the pile. So, yeah, it would have been convenient to do her and Adam at the same time, but that's not what you're getting today, folks. Next one that I have is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I'm so happy that I met Tomi Adeyemi. She's actually one of my queens. I freaking adore her. She's just such an icon. Like, I stan a legend. I met her at YLC in London this summer and I had such a great time talking to her. I literally spoke to her about how she was on Jimmy Fallon and like we were just having a great time about it. She gave me a high five. I told her she was a queen. It was just a fun time. I'll also include my photo with her up here somewhere so you guys can see. And yeah, so I actually still have my 2 Kevin sticker right there. But it says for Kevin down here and then just Tomi Adeyemi. Next one that I have, I'm very freaking excited about because this is one I had no idea I was getting, okay? Was not expecting to get this ever. And my friend Purina from Purina Reads, if you don't know her, I'll leave her channel link down below because she's amazing and my best friend. She went to the Kingdom of Ash tour in Edinburgh and I think you can guess where this is going. So, she got a signed copy of Kingdom of Ash, but her mom, Janine, my hero, also went with Purina and she also got a signed copy, but obviously Janine doesn't actually read, so now Purina had 2 copies, so she gave the second copy to me, and I have it. This is a great time. I'm very happy right now because this is my favorite in the series. Like, after I read Kingdom of Ash, it was just amazing and it's my favorite in the series, and now I have a signed copy and it makes me so happy. This book is actually very different because it has like red edges, which is kind of stunning. Like, do you see that? And then like obviously in the center it just is signed by Sarah J Maas right there. Next one that I have signed is one that's very sentimental to me and I really love this. One of my favorite signed books that I own, and that is Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. And Sasha is a very dear friend of mine and I love her, and whatever your opinions are on her books, that's your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own. I personally like this book and I really support Sasha. I'm very proud of her. And so Sasha was over for YLC doing her Zenith book tour and we met up and we hung out for the day, and then like at the end of the day I just got her to sign my copy and she wrote a lot of stuff in here. There's like a lot of like personal things in here, so it's a very, very personal book to me that's signed and it just means so much to me. So I'm just gonna read what it says. So it says, "To my love, Kevin, you are my joy in life and a cherished friend. Love heart XOXO. Gossip Girl." And then it says, underneath Zenith, it says, there's an I, a heart, and a U, so I love you. And then it just says Sasha Alsberg. And then there's also a big doodle here. Let's just say I'll ignore this part. There's like a thing there that you guys really can't see. And it just says, "Your support means the fucking world to me. When I'm down, you lift me up. You are amazing." And I just love Sasha, okay? And I don't care if you don't like the book. I love it, and that's all that matters. And I love Sasha, so this is a very, very sentimental book to me, and I really cherish this signed copy and my friendship with Sasha. The next 2 that I have are Red Queen. This is not Red Queen, Kevin. Liar. Exposed. This is Cruel Crown. And then this is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I met Victoria back at BookCon in 2017. I should include a photo because I've got one. Here you go. There is my photo. It's kind of disgusting, so please ignore how I look like a hunchback. So it just says to Kevin and then Victoria Aveyard's signature. And then you have to buy a book at her signing. So I just decided to buy Cruel Crown because I didn't actually own it. And so I got that signed also, so it just says to Kevin and Victoria Aveyard as well. So we have come to the end, and finally we've gotten to the best ones, in my opinion. Just saying. And that is my Becky Albertalli collection, and you guys know Becky Albertalli is like literally my favorite author of all time. I'm so happy that I have these signed. I am so excited to show you the signed copy of this because it's personalized for me and I literally want to cry when I think about it, so I'm very excited to show you guys this one. So I'm gonna keep it to last because this is like the most important. First one we have is The Upside of Unrequited. It just says Becky Albertalli up there in the corner. It just says Becky Albertalli at the top. Then we've got What If It's Us, which is also signed by Adam as well. I forgot I had this sticker on here, so that needs to come off. This is signed by both Becky and Adam. And this says Kevin, best Halloween costume, Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. And that is because you guys may have seen this photo of me that I did for Halloween. And I decided to show Becky and Adam this at the signing when I was meeting them. And they freaked out and absolutely loved it so much. They were just like, that's their best Halloween costume ever. So they signed it on my book that it was the best Halloween costume ever. So yeah, that's just the story behind that. And then I have another copy of What If It's Us, the hardback edition. And I've got this signed too, which is just Becky Albertalli and I love her, and then Adam Silvera's over here with the little smiley face. Oh, I shall also show you guys the photo that I took with them because I love the photo on this. Like, it's a really cute photo of us. So now we've come to the final book, the one that makes me so happy. I'm so happy that I have this book signed. And okay, let's have a look. Let's have a little look, see, shall we? So I'm gonna cover the part that's important. So it just says Becky Albertalli up at the top. Remember, guys, that I showed her a picture of me with a book in my face of Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. So Becky was like freaking out over it. She thought it was the best thing ever. She was like, I'm gonna give you the Simon doodle. Now, if anyone knows, when Becky signs books, she sometimes gives people like a doodle of Simon, like characterizes him on the book as part of the signing. And not everyone gets this, so it's a rarity sometimes. And I was lucky enough to get a doodle of Simon, and I freaked out when she started doing it. But it's even more personalized because no one's ever gonna have this doodle like ever. And it's because she drew Simon with a book in his face based on the picture that I did for Halloween. And yeah, so it's like Simon with a book in his face. I'm not okay. This makes me so happy that I have literally a personalized edition just for me, and it makes me so freaking happy because this book means the absolute world to me. So the fact that I have it signed and personalized to me just makes me so freaking happy. So guys, there you have it. There are all of my signed books. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know down below some books that you have signed. If you've met these authors too, tell me some of your stories. I would love to know. And other than that, I shall see you all next time in my next video. So goodbye, guys.